sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing. Down the path came a party hiking, and they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Under Mountain, deep into Under Mountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge and pushes, and the youngest runes are old, where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost. All the wisps and wasps and the mezzo-lost, the hidden pit where we'll all plummet deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, all our blades will sing like choirs, as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo. We'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions, and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, the mad wizard stood gates, so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles, and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Under Mountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Under Mountain.
Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Though send me away via subspace. Chat me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you. Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics events. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokedex in hand. You run your laps chasing Lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need tanglers from Los Angeles.
If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nittaqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on Solo U, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or polar bears from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Montego. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubble down to Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. 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 Just let your mind flow downstream, sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
It me. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Today on the Hermitcraft server, we are kicking off our very own March 8th Hermitcraft stream day. So here's what we need to do first. We don't know where XP Crafted left the stream marker. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll just go ahead and make another one. I mean, how hard can it be to find these Hearts of the Sea, right? So we're just going to grab this one, pop it out of here, and then go rename it later on. Now, we have plenty of stuff to do today. Yesterday, we concluded recording episode 4 of Season 7, and started recording, and also concluded Season 5. Oh, hello there, Squid. So what we're going to do today Yeah, there was a stream marker from yesterday, and somebody lost it, so we're going to make a new one. At great personal expense. Hey, welcome Jonathan Chung. Welcome Cami Evie. Welcome Marielle Rua. Welcome Tango Jr. Heart of the Stream Day, March 8th, 2020. Actually, there we go. Now we have it. False put it in a chest and never gave it to Doc. Great. Of course. Thanks, Doc. Greatest of all. Tossed the stream marker in somebody else's chest? I don't know. So, here is what we are going to focus on today. We have a vineyard I have been setting up over here. And I'm going to kind of get a little bit of elevation so you guys can see where we were. We've got these berries planted here. Let's see if we can climb this hill a little bit. That gives you a better sense of how these are kind of planted diagonally in rows. What I want to do is plant a vineyard, like an actual manor house in this hill here. I've been kind of terraforming it out. Yeah, toss a stream marker to your doctor. Somebody says, look at the face camera. Yeah, it's down here in slot 7, whatever that is. So, we are still setting up the stream. We got $5, though, from Garvin Dragon as a donation. Thank you, Garvin Dragon. The stream starts on the hour. We are setting up the stream for 2 more minutes. So that way, I can mute if I want and sneeze. This is my time. I'm choosing to share it with you. So yeah, the stream day kicks off in 2 minutes. We just got a new stream marker. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a pre-show. This chicken wants a pre-show. You want a little pre-show as a treat? You got it. You got it, buddy. You got another 90 seconds or so of pre-show. And then this is actually going to be the pre-show. Why am I so late? I'm actually 2 minutes early. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of a stream day, yeah. This is the beginning, Joe. Kicking off a stream day for the Hermit fans. Whoa. So, basically what I want to do is set up the manor for this vineyard up here, based on the Wizards of Wine winery from Chris Perkins' book, Curse of Strahd. Now, I need to go about 30 blocks across for the actual footprint of this place, and as you can tell, the ground here is not flat for 30 blocks across. I mean, if I put it up on this platform, it kind of is, but really I might need to lower this whole thing a measure or two. I'm not sure. Yeah, the stream day torch, in this case, is the heart of the stream day. There we go. So, we have about 1 minute until the stream officially starts. In the meantime, if y'all have any questions, feel free to leave those in the chats. We have Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube going. Look at that. We are on the hour. As Big Ben would say, bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, bong, bong. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and welcome to the March 8th Hermitcraft Stream Day. It is 3 a.m. in Nashville, Tennessee, but you know what? That is the perfect time to stream for our friends out New Zealand way, those folks in the Philippines who don't often get to see Joe Hill's streams because they are normally when the folks are asleep there. For the folks in Africa and Europe who my schedule just doesn't quite align, well, this is a time for you to seize the day during the day. For me, it's early morning, but for you, it is the perfect time to mix yourself up a classic mimosa or a mimjosa, if you will, whatever you like. I think it might be really late in Japan right now. It might be like 3 p.m. I don't know. Welcome to everyone joining us today on Stream Day. Welcome Watson, Suxi, Anagalina. Welcome Ozathoth, Aviva Kitty, Space Dorito, Key of D, Hup Flupper, Meep Meep, Ralphia, Backpage, Darth Volt, Roar Verger, Jeremy the Fox, Salt Shaker, Devianch, Slunchier, Frululum from Finland. Caden LePage, welcome Just Bad, Anders Burke, Duality, Nev11. Welcome Utham Hawk, Grimdark System. Welcome Mark Nesselhoff. Welcome Captoon, No Name. Welcome It's a Pal, or It's Your Pal. Welcome Pickle77. Welcome Fear My Paintbrush. Welcome Shabert. Shabert! That's a great name. Shabert! I like it. Welcome Severtus Plays. Welcome Denise Aquilo. Welcome Luke's Locomotives. Cloud, Witchy the Bartender. Genesis Frog. Welcome Baloo. Welcome one and all Quinn, Sub-Zero. Y'all are welcome. James Whiteley, Shimauri Minecraft, Kenneth Franco, Pablito Munoz. Welcome Tyranny Bedell, Carpet Wizard Tord Eldrick. Welcome Tricky Evie. Welcome Royston Don. Okay, well I think we're starting to repeat names. So welcome Sean Bradley, Tabby and Gameland, Coit Anderson. We are here streaming live from the Hermitcraft server. What we are doing today is I have started work on this vineyard. We're using berries instead of grapes because you can't actually grow berries in Minecraft. Or wait, yes you can, but you cannot grow grapes. We can get vines, but they don't grow grapes on them. And I don't know if you know this, but the important part of a vineyard isn't the vines, it's the wines. Vineyards are for producing wines. Now you might say, Joe, are you sure it's a good idea to be producing wines on a Hermitcraft server? What about YouTube? Well, YouTube has decided recently that we need to make our shows not for kids, but for families. And wine is a perfectly appropriate thing for families to have in their presence, for the adults to enjoy and the kids to be aware of. So, you know, that's fine. This is not a for children video. This is a for family video. On a for family server, kind of. Whatever. To some degree. If you don't have a family, you're welcome to enjoy this. We'll be a fun little community together. Okay, so here's what we're doing. This hill, we have way too much soil in it. This, the production / manor house of the vineyard probably needs to be relatively close to the Y level of the berries themselves. Having a little bit of a hill here so you can overlook all that, that's going to be good, but realistically, we can't have this huge, steep 45-degree angle hill. So we are going to have to clear out some of this before we start laying in the footprint of the vineyard. Now, if you direct your attention down here to slot 7, there's my face camera. You can see that I've taken the map from the book that I'm basing this off of, the Curse of Strahd book, and I have adapted this to graph paper. So, at least for the first floor. So I know exactly how big the footprint is, where the blocks need to go, that sort of thing. And the short answer is, we don't have space yet. We do not have space yet. We also might have too many cows. We'll call those later when Doc finally delivers that looting book he promised. So, that is... We should probably check. He said he was going to drop it off yesterday. Does anybody know, did he drop that off during the stream? Let's go ahead, though, and turn down our friendly creatures noise. Hostile creatures is down to 6%. No wonder I keep being attacked without warning. I must have done that for a mob farm at some point, and then regretted it ever since. Zayden Blaze says, Joe, how can I listen to your Pokemon song? My album is available on DistroKid. It's called Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills. And My Destiny's in Tennessee is the name of that rhyming Pokemon song. The one that goes, folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here, pretty good, just out walking with my friends. Oh no, B-Dubs isn't online, so I'd actually gotta go to bed. I should set up a bed over here somewhere. Quinn says, will you ever make another album? Well, I'm still making songs, so no album has been announced with the new songs, but, you know, that might be a thing that happens in the far future. You know, like if you ever seen Star Trek, it takes place about 300 years from now. maybe all those new songs I've been working on are going to end up in an album. It's anybody's guess. Who can tell? Let's see. Did Doc... No, Doc did not leave the lute and sword there in the very least. This is our temporary base until we can get our proper manor house established for the vineyard. Alrighty. I thought I heard a zombie somewhere, but we're gonna just assume that was not a zombie and move about our day. Part of me thinks that in the interest of kind of proper agricultural expansion, I should probably be harvesting some of this stuff incidentally as I go. Oh, will these only grow onto other dirt? I might need to not replant this row here. Yeah, see, now those pumpkins are growing. There we go. Okay, that's good to know. I was thinking they would grow onto the log, but now we know. We can just go ahead and cull some of this incidentally. We will resume our manor house footprint creation shortly. It's not really a manor. It's more of a... What is it called? It's a winery. Yeah, we're going to build a winery. So quit your whining. Or start your whining. One of the two. I'm not sure which. Maybe both. But well, it's also a good time. It's always a good time to harvest whatever crops are already ready for you. No, I'm actually not a Dadaist performer. It's hard to tell, but this is not Dada. Okay, so we are just going to swing through here. I don't have the proper setup right now to do a real automated farm. Once I get more redstone, that should get easier. I want to do a proper piston-based farm at some point, but right now, it's still like the second week of the server. It doesn't feel like it's time for that yet. Although I know Doc is already doing it. Just because your friends are jumping off an automation bridge doesn't mean you have to. Okay, so we can plant this beetroot. Whoops. Expanding our beetroot footprint. Great. I'll put the extra beetroot seeds in here for later. We'll put the extra other seeds in here for now because we don't need them. Yeah, there we go. Actually, let's store the beetroot here. Oh yeah, these berries hurt. That's why my armor is always damaged. I have stopped watching, or not watching. I've stopped wearing any sort of nice armor because I just know it's going to get tore up. Whoa, is that a witch? I threw an egg and the witch showed up. Oh, dang it. We're going to flee because I don't think I have any projectile weapons at the moment. And that is a bad time to engage a witch. Yes. With no projectile weapons. Where's some steak? Because we also don't have full satiation. Okay. Now that we have full satiation and full health, let's rush her with the sword. She can't hit us with potions because of the tree. Boom. There we go. We have retrieved 3 empty bottles and some redstone. Not a bad haul. Hermitcraft is about Unity. No, Minecraft is actually not on the Unity engine. It's a custom engine that was developed in-house. So, anyway, what we need to do is kind of just lower this hill top a little bit, just enough that we have room to kind of create a gradual path up the hillside to the winery. So, let's see, how gradual a path do we need? Like, for me to not hate this, how gradual a path do we need? Great, and there are monsters here. That's always fun. Okay, so, I mean, something that kind of goes up like every 3 blocks doesn't feel too terrible. So let's go ahead. We could even bring this part out some to make this seem more gradual. This isn't all removal. This is some addition. Not all processes have to be differential. Berries only hurt if you move in them. Yes, then I will stand perfectly still. I've got it now. Perfect idea. Okay. So, if we have about a 3 up gradient here. Yeah, I'm not sure I love this. Okay. Hey, welcome, Liara. Glad to have you today. Yeah, so... I know I'm kind of feeling this out as I go, but... to try and figure out how steep this hill needs to be for this winery is what we're trying to do. Because, like, from an agricultural standpoint, you don't want to have everything be going up a 45-degree angle. Like, your wagons and stuff need to have a more gradual ascent. And maybe part of this is that I build a kind of curving road up through here, up to the vineyard. Yeah, you know, that maybe that's going to be how we do it. Maybe we put a path kind of that winds from back here. Thanks, berries. So we can expand this, so if we call these berries on the end here, and we just kind of start establishing a path. And then we have the path kind of coming up this way some. And then the path gradually goes up this hill and snakes around. Then we don't have to worry. As long as we have a reasonable way to make the path seem logical, which having this path kind of come up here and then follow up this hill. I think that that's going to do it for us. That way we don't have to worry too much about shaping this whole thing. And we are in better shape on the whole. So, one thing we didn't bring right now is all of the insane number of torches and everything we're going to need to get all this terraformed out properly and all that. So, let's worry about that in a minute. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to flatten this land. And then we're going to count out the, how many blocks do we need here? Okay, so this is 11, 22, 33, okay, 37. So the area we're going to need for this is going to be about 45 blocks wide and about, I probably should have figured out how to deep at the same time, 18 or so blocks deep. And ideally, we want to make sure, we want to have the front of this place be close enough to the front here that we have a good view overlooking the vineyard from the... Hey, Corrales is online. Howdy, Corrales. Anybody in the stream want to say hello to Corrales? Anybody in the chat? My face is in the dirt, you're right. Oh, whoops. We are working on establishing a foundation for our winery. Now, the winery is going to have a basement we needed to carve into stone. So actually, clearing off the dirt and getting down into the stone here was an important first step. Okay, chat seems to be pretty excited about Horalis. Am I still setting up the stream? We can go ahead and take off the music thing and the setting up stream net now. Good point. Garvin Dragon donated $5 and says, hi, Horalis. Looks like enough people. I'm going to go ahead and let him know about a few hundred folks say hi to for stream day. Oh no, bedtime. We need to actually get lights and stuff while we're here. Okay, so, hey, at least now I have a path through the berries. That's actually genuinely going to be nice. So I'm not going to take damage every time I walk back and forth. Bringing a bed up there was on my list, and unfortunately, I don't actually have... Wow, yeah, very nice. Hi, right back at 'em. That's my best Corrales impression. Enjoy. And hi, said everyone at the Corrales guy. He said, wah, wah, wee, wah, very nice. Hi, right back at them. I said, everyone liked it. Okay, where are the torches we brought? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, things we're going to want to bring with us up there. We're going to want to bring coal. We're going to want to leave a lot of the dirt down here. I think that we might want to make... We might want to bring some nether bricks. Okay, so let's see what we want to grab for our winery right now. So, to some degree, I'm just trying to get a sense of the shape. And so, using cobblestone for a lot of the pieces of it isn't going to be super pleasant, but using cobblestone and oak logs and just stuff like that to kind of give it a sense of shape early on might be helpful. And then we'll substitute it out with the fancier materials we're going to want later. So we've got coal, we've got... So, like, I kind of want to use nether bricks for parts of it, but realistically, we just aren't... We don't have enough nether bricks to do that right at the moment. Oh, iron. We actually do legitimately need to bring iron, because we're going to need to make shears and do some other stuff. Luckily, I cooked some iron earlier. Brom Vonderwerf, you keep spamming the question marks. Goodbye. The deal is, the point of the stream is, it is Hermitcraft Stream Day. We are kicking it off by laying the foundation for our winery, which we are establishing atop of this hill over here. Okay, so... Scar builds with dirt first until he likes the shape, writes 20T Ford. That does make me feel better. Okay. So this path would kind of go up like this. And then we cut this way more. I'll figure it out. But we'll have the path kind of gradually climb the hill, is the idea that I think I want to do here. Whoops. I have so much of this. Silk-touched grass. When the only tool you have is a silk-touched shovel, every problem looks like it needs a lot of grass. Okay. So we probably want to actually cut into here a little bit. Plant that there. Yeah. We'll add some of this along the outside. So this is going to kind of give that path the gradual upbringing that I was talking about. It's like clones. You don't want to raise them too fast. Causes psychological distress, and you could lose the whole batch. Okay, so we'll let that grass continue to grow for the path down there. And then, so the nice thing about this is we can have the path kind of come up and around all the way there. It's going to be good. In the meantime, let's go ahead and continue to clear this out. We have a starter chest back there. I'm trying to figure out how far forward we need to build all this. Because we're going to need to have the well and the outhouse kind of on this side over here. Yeah, okay. You know, the problem is, like, having it down at this level objectively would be more realistic for what you would want, but it would take a lot longer to get rid of all of this. Also, just the rows are more visible the higher up you are in Minecraft. It really just sells the concept of planted crops better from this high up. So yeah, we're going to take a little bit of liberty here. No, there's a face camera. I'm down here. We are, on stream days, face camera grows every milestone, and the milestones are $50. So we are $40 away from our first face camera expansion. Thank you for the likes on the YouTube, guys. Appreciate it. Apparently we just got our 100th like on the YouTube stream. Thank you very much to Rolston for that. Gerger, we're making the winery from the Curse of Strahd book by Chris Perkins. I've known Chris Perkins for a few years now. He's a great guy. Big fan of his D&D show. I've been listening to that stuff for like over a decade. So I was trying to think which fictional winery would be the most fun to do. I was kind of thinking about doing Chateau Picard, but I don't have access to a good floor plan map of it, and so this just kind of seemed more viable in the short term. Now, one problem, too, about doing it this far forward is we are going to have to clear out this lip pretty extensively here. Like, if we want to have this high up enough, if we want to be able to look down at the vines or at the berries, we're going to have to have a steep enough shelf near this part that you can actually see everything. And the earlier we do this, the quicker the grass will grow back. Not the earlier, but the sooner. Yeah, one of those. Let's drop some of our stuff in that chest there so we're not just leaving grass on the ground. That seems wise. Can drop a few more stacks of cobblestone, diorite, and things. Gerger, you've asked several times what we are doing. We are building a winery in Minecraft. Specifically the one from the book Curse of Strahd by Chris Perkins. If you keep asking, I'm going to assume you're not actually listening or acting in good faith. Yeah, I was the first new member on Hermitcraft. There were the founders, and then they said maybe we should bring in more people. Who should we bring in? And Generic B said, I know just the guy, and brought me in. I'm the original new guy from Season 1. Asuma will be streaming in 1 hour and a half. He's up next. Ethan Topley writes, I love your channel. Thank you, Ethan. Okay. So, this is still not perfect here. But it's a little bit better. We have a better line of sight in general on that. Okay, so... yeah, plus once we get up high enough that we're actually, like, in the winery, I think it'll be a little bit better, too. So let's see. So from this elevation, yeah, you can see the field's pretty good. We'll round out this corner a little bit here. Round out that corner a little bit. Is there a real Chateau Picard? That's funny. I didn't know that. Hey, Asuma joined the game. His stream starts in about 90 minutes. But it's England there, so they're allowed to be awake early. Good morning. In America, we have strict laws against being awake early. Just kidding, we don't. Okay. So, now that we've got this land cleared, we need to mark out about 40 blocks. So let's go ahead and start taking advantage of our chest here. We're going to get rid of some of these cobblestones for now. Some of the other random materials. We're going to make... Oh, dang it. I really need to get enough wool for a second bed. I was going to say, I should probably start spamming torches in the general area here. But then I can't use them as markers very well for the building. So that's going to be a separate problem. But whatever. Thanks, Corrales. Okay, great. So we have our extra torches now going on here. Okay, so we want to have this area as far forward and high up as possible for the first corner here. Okay. Now the problem is that the front side of the building needs to have the wagon approach. So that path can kind of come up to some degree. But we're going to have to make sure it actually works. But, okay. Either way, though. We're going to go ahead and we're going to establish... This feels too high. But if we come all the way down here, then we still have all the same problems. And we got to clear 4 more blocks. Boo. Not going to clear 4 more blocks. Okay. So, first stone laid. This is our cornerstone. Wizards of Wine. Layout by Chris Perkins. Curse of Strahd. Cornerstone laid March 8th, 2020 by @JoeHills with help from stream. That's you guys. You guys are marked on the cornerstone. Okay. So, the area here. This is good. This corner of the building is where the stables are. So, according to my map, we're gonna have this kind of come in 3 blocks, and then there's gonna be a door. I'm gonna use. Right now, we're not using the actual construction blocks of the building. We're using blocks to indicate where things are gonna be. So, whoops. These are where the doors to the stable are going to be. So we're actually going to have to bring the land up in front of the stables. Okay, cows, you're terrible. We're going to have to bring the path up high enough here eventually that people can enter. So we're going to mark this with 2 path blocks as well. And then this is going to be where our... Okay, we're going to actually need to make some workbenches and stuff, because we're going to need a bunch of... Whoops, that's not how you make workbenches. We're going to need a bunch of different types of wood for this project, too. So let's go ahead and set a workbench right here for construction purposes. And let's make a bunch of fences and doors and stuff like that. Now, like I said, the doors we're going to use are going to be better doors than the ones we're putting in here. But, okay, we're going to need to make a bunch of fences and fence gates. So, oak fences. Fence gates, we're going to grab some of those. We're going to grab stairs. We're going to need some wooden stairs. We're going to need some cobble stairs just to get us going. Once again, we will replace these with better materials. This is just structurally getting a sense of where things need to be. So, yes, the perfect stable door. Okay. We're going to go back. Let's see. This is, according to my map I made here, this is going to go back 7 blocks. So we need to add 6 blocks of cobble here. And then that's the back of the stable. Hey, looks like we just got a donation from Chris. Thank you for the 25 pounds. That is going to bring us to 35 out of 50 beads on our face camera expansion abacus. And he writes, Merry Sundaymas. Well, thank you very much, and Merry Sundaymas to you as well. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to have this go this way. This doesn't seem as large as it should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It's just not a very large stable, I guess, according to the original layout. And we might expand stuff like that later, depending on how it looks. Hey, Duality, thank you for the 20 euros. That is going to bring us to 55 out of 50 beads toward our first face camera expansion. So if you direct your attention down here to slot 7, everybody, we're going to say, howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And we need to flip our face camera chroma key thing over here. There we go. Now my chroma key shirt shows up better. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, so this is going to be a... So, the thing is, this is not a place that keeps a ton of horses. So, we're going to have our stable in here. And then, it's going to share a wall. Let me pull this map up as well. There's going to be a window there. Did I bring any glass that is not green panes up here? No, of course not. Why would I do that? I've got 2 red stained glass. Great planning, Joe Hills. Great planning. Okay. So, anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to put the oak fence gates in here. And, whoops, and in here. And we're going to have a fence this way. Whoops. That is... Yeah, so we're going to build the stalls for the horses. Nope. Dang it. Well, there goes our green glass. Okay, we tried. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, so then this is going to go back another 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We're going to have a corner here and a corner here. Now, this is where things get interesting. This is actually going to be a dock for wagon loading and unloading. So, use my Silk Touch shovel to break the glass. Brilliant. Thank you. Who is still playing on the server? Isuma and Corrales are online now. Okay, so this part of the winery is going to be where they load and unload wagons. So we're going to go ahead here and get this set up with, let's see, we're going to have some planks here. This is going to be kind of different. So let's go ahead and make some, not planks, slabs. Okay. So we're going to have slabs that come up and around here, like so. Oh man, I might have done this a little bit incorrectly, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. This is right now we're just roughing out the building. So we're gonna have cobblestone supporting the slab there and supporting the slab here. There's gonna be a stair that doesn't actually stick out. It's gonna be more like this for people to climb up. Morning, Doc. Does the stream say hi to Doc? I'm going to assume that the stream says hi to Doc, but I'm... Morning, Corrales. Okay. So this is going to be where folks load in their wagons to pick up barrels of wine. We're going to have another pillar here. And then if we continue down this way, the barrel maker's workshop is going to be over this way. Okay, so this is going to continue that way. Okay, so the barrel maker's workshop is not very wide, but it is pretty deep. So that's going to be here. It's going to cut back that way, and it is going to have a external facing stairwell here. And a door here. So, door. So, barrel maker's workshop is going to go back a good number of blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm feeling like I'm tired and I might be miscounting. So we're just going to rough this out. But the barrel maker's workshop will go back roughly this far. Sometimes if we put down torches, that makes it more obvious. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is actually only 7 blocks back so far. So then the... Jeez. Doc is here. He scared me. Thank you, Garvin Dragon, for the $5. Doc is not fluffy. He's terrifying. I'm not going to tell him that. What was that over there? Oh, cow. Okay. I was not ready for that. My body was not ready. I was unprepared for that Doc M77 goodness. Okay, so actually, wait. We're going to have a set of double doors that leads from the barrel maker's workshop into another area of the winery. Oh, he gave me a book. Did he? Oh, hey, my Luton 3 book is here. Yeah! Woo! I was going to say, normally this would be like when we blow the train whistle or ring the bell, but it's the middle of the night here. And so we're doing this stream, no frills. We're not having all the bells and whistles. But that is our Luton 3 book. Oh, this is the perfect way for doors to work. Thank you, doors. There we go. I fear the docs, especially when they bring gifts. Okay, so here is the outline of our barrel maker workshop. The doors are trying. Yeah, they're not, though. They're trying my patience. Okay, so we have the barrel maker's workshop. We have the loading dock back here for loading and unloading only. I guess Doc just gave us a load of books, so building the loading dock out is appropriate. I'm going to have this swing this way. And this is going to come back even... well, actually, it's going to come back to this point. So people would pull their wagons into here, get their barrels loaded up. We're going to build a winch on the second floor. It's going to drop the barrels in. Not really, because it's Minecraft, but we would pretend it would load and unload. But yeah, now that we got that looting sword, we can finally harvest all those cattle like we always wanted, which I have wanted so badly. But cattle dying makes an unpleasant noise for the stream, so I will spare you at the moment, or automatic teller machine, as people abbreviate it. Okay, so this is going to come back here, another block, so there's more space for people to work. Dang it. And so yeah, wagon will go in here. Back wall will be, yeah, this is right. Back wall will be here. We'll have another door here. Okay. We will have a window there. Okay, so the giant production room of the winery will be back over in here. So let's go ahead though. This opens into barrel storage. Did I not count out enough blocks? Am I going to have to just dig into this hill? I'm going to be so mad if I did not count out enough blocks. But I really thought this was going to be far enough that way. How much further could I have gone? I could have gone a little further. I'm going to end up digging out this entire hill, and I'm going to hate it. This is what we get when we make poor decisions in Minecraft, folks. Poor repercussions in Minecraft. Okay, so the barrel storage room, though, is 7 blocks wide to give us room for 3 rows of barrels here. Yeah. That's going to go there. Okay, so we'll have rows of barrels coming in like this. And then after that, yeah, this is going to be a little bit problematic. I might not have measured this as well as I should or could have. So now it's time to bust out some of this stuff. Get some of that old-timey silk-touched grass here. Yeah, we're going to have to shore up this front part a little bit. But this is how we learn, folks. Through constantly making the same mistakes without learning from them. Oh no, I'll never learn. Okay, so this front part here, we're going to have to add some bushes, which is part of why I brought these iron ingots. I should have probably started making some of the barrels for the barrel room, because that will allow me to actually store things. So we are going to need slabs for that, I'm guessing. So let's make a bunch of slabs. Okay, then let's make a bunch of barrels. Oh, we don't have enough planks. Now, we're going to need a ton of barrels for this place. 18 is a good start. Okay. So, let's see here. Yeah, in the barrel storage area, there's supposed to be 3 on the ground just right here. And then, let's lay some torches real quick, just so we can place barrels against them. There's supposed to be, looks like 5 barrels here. And then another 5 or so right here. Okay. Then this wall is going to continue this way. Now, yep, there's no window in this room, so we're actually going to go up another. Once again, these are not the final materials, folks. We are just doing the rough layout right now. But now that we've got these barrels in here, I can start losing things from my inventory and being very frustrated by it. So why don't we go ahead and get on that? Yeah, we're going to go harvest some bushes for the landscaping. Look at that. Boom. It's like the shears knew what to do. I think my shears know which way to go. Tell Corrales I love him very much. He knows. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab these here, and we're going to put some bushes in front of the barrel shop per the map, which means, though, that this path is definitely not wide enough. I am really on Hermitcraft. Corrales and Tasuma and Tango Tech are online right now, too. Doc M77's house is over there. So, let's see. Barrel Maker Workshop, Barrel Storage. This is going to lead into our general distillery area back here. Let's see, where does that... Okay, yeah, so this wall is actually going to continue... Only one block, actually. We're going to put in another double doors here. There's going to be a ladder well back in this corner here. This doesn't feel as deep as maybe it should be. Oh, it's because I put 6 barrels in a row here. Okay, that'll do it. Yeah. So then proper distillery area is back here. Okay. There we go. In the meantime, we should probably spam some random torches on the ground, because this area is not lit at all. I'm really starting to wish I had built further out this way, because it is... My heart is full of regret at the current state of this. I'm going to be clearly well into that hill, whether I want to be or not. Okay. Looks like nobody else is here to go to sleep, so we are going to have to make a mad dash back to our ship. Luckily, we've got this path now. Thank you, Corrales. Whoops. Dang it. Every part of that went poorly. This is why I shouldn't try to harvest berries on the fly. But they're so yummy. So I actually am going to end up planting way more rows of these berries. Like, these are just kind of the starter berries. How did I join Hermitcraft? I was the first new member invited to join after the founders. About 5 weeks into the project, they were like, oh, this is going pretty well, but, you know, maybe we should consider expanding. And they invited me. Oh, never mind, that's just a spider. In the sunlight, they're relatively docile. What I am worried about is creepers coming down out of the forest there. Okay. So, what we have so far is some decent progress. We are going to need to grab additional, not stone, additional grass here to make this path work. Don't want to lose that. We are going to grab that for right now. I don't see any creepers on the hillside, but the creeper's going to creep, you know? I'm Pogo Joe. So some of you guys might have noticed that the clock's changed recently. For some of you, it's about to happen in 9 minutes if you're like in Alaska. But anyway. Hey, welcome Lizzie Mac. Please don't repeat yourself. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit today about something that we did, my friends and I, when the clocks changed in the other direction. So in autumn, we fall back and we reset an hour. So one of my friends came up with this idea. What if we run a 5K and then we get incredible times? Because the starting time and the ending time, you know, we lose an hour. We subtract an hour from our time in the 5K. And I'm like, this sounds amazing. Like, I used to run 5Ks all the time. I was in cross country and I did ROTC. And so he's like, we'll call it the Time Warp 5K. And we'll dress up as characters from time travel movies. So I dressed up as I dressed up as Ted Theodore Logan. Another friend dressed up as Bill S. Preston. And the other two folks who participated were Doc from Back to the Future and Marty. And we realized that the Geek Media Expo was in town that weekend. And we were going to be there anyway. So we were like, hey, a bunch of people are going to be dressing up for this convention. We'll dress up in our Time Warp 5K outfits, and we'll run a 5K around the hotel. Not inside, but like around do a loop around the parking lot. And we measured it out, and we figured out we would have to do something like, it was either 11 or 17 laps. It's a pretty big grounds, but it wasn't, a track. So anyway, we decided to do this. And every time we would run past all the balconies where people were partying, they would all cheer for us. At first they were like, what are you guys doing? And we're like, we're doing a 5K with negative times. And so the thing is that you only get a negative time if you can finish a 5K in under an hour. But it was like raining and super slick out. And so every time that we tried to actually run on any of the curves, and of course this is a path around a hotel, so there's a lot of turns and stuff, we would just wipe out. And so we tried to jog the straightaways and walk the curves, and our times were okay. It was like, they were still positive. I was hoping to get a negative 40-minute time, but instead we managed to barely safely walk/jog 3 miles in that amount of time. But it was fun. Hey, it looks like we just got a donation from Mark. Thank you for the $3.14. So that brings us up to 13 out of 50 toward our next face camera expansion. Yeah, I woke up early to stream for the folks who don't normally get to watch us stream. Like, we got folks here from Australia, from New Zealand, from the Philippines, from Japan. Anyway. You guys are correct. 3.14 is a very imprecise way to express pi. Okay, so we need 11 blocks across of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blep. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yep. Dang it. We are going to have to dig into this hill now. This whole hill, everything must go. I really thought that I was like, oh, yeah, I cleared out enough space. Nope. Everything must go. So we're just going to climb up here to the top of this hill. Hey, cattle. You know what you must do? Go. Away with you. We want Barabbas. We don't, really. He was a murderer. Or was he? Was he a revolutionary? It's hard to tell. It depends on your translation. But anyway, here's what we were going to do. So that's the thing, is like, at a certain point, are crimes against Caesar, crimes? You know, if we're going to give to Caesar what is Caesar's, what did he bring the world but violence? I don't know. Let's go ahead and just grab these logs out of the sky here. Hey, cow. Hey, cow. Yeah, and that's one of those things, people like to read into that. Like, maybe this applies to all governments. I don't know, man. Maybe he's just talking about Caesar. Not everything has to have 3 meanings. Okay. So, the cows here are making this difficult to execute properly. But, core concept, cower concept. We're going to wipe out this hill so we have a clear line of sight this way from our vineyard eventually. And, or from our winery. And we'll be able to see maybe Doc's house. But this might be, clearing this hill out is going to be a project for another day in terms of like clearing it out in its entirety. Right now, we just need to clear out a few blocks just to make this workable. Okay. Yeah, we're building a winery. We've got our berry fields down there because you can't grow grapes in Minecraft. It's not Vinecraft. Get with the program, people. Oh, really should have measured this better. I was almost intelligent enough to do this right. Instead, in the long term, I'm going to get a better sight line by getting rid of this hill. I just was really hoping to avoid it. Sometimes that's how I am, though. I'm like, well, if I have to do the work, I'll do the work. So, we'll do the work. Okay, so we are 1 hour into the stream, which means Asuma is going to be starting in about an hour. And you can learn more about everybody who's streaming at livestream.hermitcraft.com. Okay, so this is going to go back 9 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that grass there freaked me out. I thought that was a creeper for a second. Okay. So, at this point then, we are going to have a wall here. And I'm going to need to hew into here. I'm going to have stairs that come out here, but they're going to be wooden stairs. I'm going to have a doorway here. And I think it's about to be time to frantically run back downstairs. That's a bigger cliff than I thought. We need to light this with, like, buried carpet lights at some point. Okay, so... Dang it, why is my green screen not in the right place? There it is. Okay. Thanks, Asuma. Well, at least while we're safe in here, I should have a quick hydration. Was there anything else we needed while we were down here? Ladders might be helpful. Putting an anvil in there would not be crazy. Unfortunately, I don't have enough levels right now to enchant this book on my sword. I'm going to put this looting book here. Don't let me forget where I put that, guys. I'm going to want that later. Okay. Did I leave my boat? Yes. Bring a bed. I don't have enough wool, Ozathoth. I can't make a bed. Oh, I do need to make another axe, though. You know, I've got iron up there. I'll make another axe when I get up there. So away we go. So you can see that's going to be visible as you run up the path here. That's nice. Then the path will continue up this way. And then we'll continue it up this way. And then we'll have it kind of hook around up here when it's actually ready. Okay, just more cows. These cows are freaking me out, man. Don't promote channels that aren't, yeah, just don't promote other people's channels here. It's a good way to do it. Yeah, guys, this stream, today's live stream is for people that this is daytime for them. I am streaming early for the folks in Australia who don't normally get to watch a Joe Hill stream. Don't stay up in the middle of the night to watch this. This is so that people don't have to do that, okay? Be cool. Okay, so we're going to expand this here a little bit more. Okay. Bringing extra glass would have been smart, but... Okay, so this porch here is going to go in like this. Okay, and we're going to have pillars. So we're going to have a wall here, and we're going to have pillars that go up here. Then it skips 3, then it goes here, then it skips 3, then it goes here, then it skips 3, and then there's 2. No, wait, hold on. Now I'm regretting not having the X. Okay. Okay, so this is the porch. And then... or the veranda. Okay, then this is gonna have... there's gonna be a door there and a door there. Like, there's a fancy door here. And then, like, a side door here. Hey, welcome, Fully. We are building a winery from Curse of Strahd by Chris Perkins. Okay, let's get this going. We are doing okay here. I will feel so much better when this has a proper sideline there. Okay. So right now we are just using temporary materials. These are not the final materials that we will be using for any of this. Okay. So... let's see. Now, this is going to go back. Three blocks, and then we're going to get to the tower. Okay, yeah, these towers are going to be a pain. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. The tower starts there. Whoops. Dang it, cattle. Unhelpful cows. Okay, so there are spiral towers on the back of the building that are really cool. One's a staircase, the other's a barrel roller. That's how they move the barrels from the basement back up for loading and unloading. So yeah, we're gonna have a door here. This is like a what do you call it? Mudroom type thing here. So we are out of doors again. This workbench, we actually should move into that room. Okay, so gonna go ahead and make another door. Get that going here. What? Where'd my door go? It's fine. We'll use that later. Okay. Cool. So at this point, we are going to need to establish the back wall, which is going to come out of here. And is that right? This seems smaller than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks in there. Okay. And this is going to go all the way until we hit this hallway here. Right? Wait. Hold on. There's an additional doorway here that we forgot. Okay, and then let's get out this here. Then there's a double doorway here. Now we're short doors again. Okay. Whoops, forgot to put down the door marker. Like I said, this is all temporary blocks. We're going to replace everything in here with better blocks once we sort this out. We just want to get the sense of the space, right? Okay, so wait, that can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're a block short somewhere. Okay, I thought that wasn't deep enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This needs to go 3 blocks. Wait. Door, 3 blocks. Door block. Wait, what? How is this 6 blocks on this side and 5 blocks on this side? Because this moved. Why is this wrong? Is this not actually 9? Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh. Yep, this whole thing is off by 1. Off by 1 error here. How did we do that? Did I just count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's right. What? How am I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, it's wrong. It's wrong. Okay. Well, that's fine. I should have realized that. That's fine. Okay, not having stuff spawn right there would be really helpful. Corrales, are you anywhere near a bed? Of course not. So we are going to make a mad run for the beds. Luckily, these berry fields generally shield me from a mob onslaught. He did it. Yay. Thank you, Corrales. Welcome, Daniel Gaming Lad. We are indeed playing on Hermitcraft. Welcome, Clint107. Yep, I wanted to make sure that Australians got to catch a stream now and again. I know I don't do this for y'all every night, like I do for the Americans. I try to stream 5 or 6 days a week at this point. So, yeah, okay. Here's what we got. Now that we've got this level here, now it's really obvious that this is wrong. I'm going to go ahead and put... So there's supposed to be a bunch of barrels along the back wall of this. So let's go ahead and get this set up properly here. Yeah, so this is going to actually come out like this. These are all going to move over one. Do I know the block palette I want to use yet? You know, that's a great question. I'm still working on it. Why are you asking if there are mobs in chat? Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah, Lachlan Blair says, I'm from Australia. It's awesome to see the stream. Thanks so much. You're most welcome. I got both the bots, I think. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we're gonna... Let's go ahead and store some cobble, or some of the grass for right now, in here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make a new axe. That's a legitimate problem that we are currently experiencing, is not having an axe. Boom. I'm gonna chop that up. Chop that up. Okay, so... Yeah, that needs to go. That needs to go. Axe that. Okay. So we're going to bring this all over one. Okay. So now the new stairs, new door here. Okay. Fill those there for right now. Okay, great. So, we do need to extend this back another block here, as well as this is going to go back another block. Then this is going to come like this. Gonna fix our tower here. So this is the stairwell tower. So there's stairs in this tower and a barrel rolling track in the other tower. And a cow. More of a cower than a tower. Out of my way. Okay. Okay, so that's a constant threat. I'm gonna just go ahead and replace these blocks here. Okay. 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 I don't think the cow exploded. I think that was a creeper. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be okay. So, over on this side now. This is one of the reasons, too, it's better to do this, do the floor plan layout without having all the fancy stuff. Okay, so the barrel roller is going to be... Yeah, this should align properly on this side. Oh, thanks, Carlos. Woo! Yay, a bed. Oh no, I'm set my spawn without actually putting the bed where I want it. There he goes, off through the bushes. What a gentleman. Okay, so, let's go ahead and actually put the bed... Where's a good room for it? For right now, we'll just put it in the barrel maker's workshop. Because it's further away from where things get blown up. Okay. So, at this point, I'm kind of thinking it might be smart to get some scaffolding. But, that... Okay. Okay, let's just kind of mentally sort through this. Oh, looks like we just got another $10 donation from Sam. Thank you very much, Sam. Okay. The mild passive aggressiveness. It's active aggressiveness. Okay. Core concept. We've got our veranda here. So if you're on the porch, you can see down there. There's the vineyard. We're going to have another branch of the vineyard kind of out this way. We're going to have a line of sight out this way. Eventually. For right now, it's just not there yet. But hey, let's go ahead and quickly get some mending on our pickaxe there. Or fortune shovel. Mend, shovel, mend. Mend, shovel, mend. Doing a lot of digging, need to get that shovel back again. Okay, cool. I'll actually probably want to properly clear this out at some point. This is not a terraforming stream. This is more of a building layout stream. I should probably also deal with this tree. Yeah, let's deal with this tree. Okay. Wait, is somebody being a jerk or something at the stream? Okay. So, let's see here. If we want to actually go knock out that tree, do I have gravel? No. Yeah, I do. Okay, great. We're going to climb this gravel pillar to go up here. And wipe this out. Put this back over here so we can properly chroma key me. Okay, I think that's most of it. Oh, there's one. That's how they get you. Oh, there's another one. Should be everything now. Let's do some diagonal cuts there. Oh, you know what I brought with me? Just to make it easier. Any logs hiding in here? Any logs? I think we're all good. Okay. Professional Minecrafter. Whoops. Forgot about that part. Professional Minecrafter. Then we can just take this torch here. And... ta-da! Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, which one am I actually using? Let's use that one. Sleep. Not yet. Okay, well, we'll pick up all that stuff we just dropped. These blocks are extra now, I think. Okay, well, we'll let that continue to dissipate. So, inside of here now, while we wait for it to actually be sleepy time, we're going to need to set up... I'm not sure if it's going to work for me to have these stairs further back here. Because, well, we only have to go up 10, so it might be enough. Arguably, I should probably enclose that room first. That should be a priority, but whatever. Okay, so this room here has a bunch of vats of wine that are fermenting in it. And then it's got a... yeah, this actually should take us high enough. 3 blocks up. Should be sufficient to get us up to the balcony that's going to ring around the top here. So, let's go ahead and put that there like so. And then actually having... that would actually be an interesting look for the balcony to have it go around like this. And if I look at it, it then goes... it goes around a little bit here. Let's just do it on this side too. Whoops. If people are telling people in chat that they're being irresponsible to watch this stream, like, oh, I need to get sleep, but I'm not going to, then that's going to annoy me, and then I'll just ban or time you out. This is a stream for people who are supposed to be awake at this time. This is the stream for Europe and Asia and Africa and New Zealand. Don't screw up your job or your school over this. I don't have time. It'll make me sad, and if I'm sad, I'm not going to make a good stream. So if you are going to do those things, maybe don't tell the chat. You will be banned. Okay, don't post your Discord information. You're banned. If I'm talking about banning, don't do dumb things while I'm looking at the chat. It's that easy. Okay. So, here's what we are doing now. We have figured out... okay, actually, I thought that this was going to look cool having the... you actually can't tell. They might as well just be planks. Maybe once we actually... Let's try setting up a wall here and seeing if this is as bad as I think it's going to be. Also, directly behind the stairs is actually an access to the glassblower's workshop. So we're going to need to put in a door for that as well. Excuse me. Whoa, cow. Okay, so cobblestone here. This is going to come 3 blocks out. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have the wall. And that's going to go out 3 blocks. Turns out glass blowing you need a lot of space for. Okay, then it goes 3 this way. There's going to be a stairwell down here to the cellar. Okay, and we're going to have another door here with a stairwell down, which the elevation here doesn't really allow for that. Okay. So, what I wanted to see was, does this balcony look better once we actually put in walls that connect with it? We will replace these with the actual blocks later. Like, can you tell that that doesn't connect, or should we have just as, like, we might as well have used planks? It seems like, or we might, like, slabs might sell balcony better. Yeah, I think we might end up going with slabs here. Except for, you know what? Actually, how about this? What if we strategically replace the middle ones with slabs? Right, like we put 3 slabs here. And then we put like 3 slabs here. That's kind of weird. Why would that drop down? Well, it makes a nice little arch, kind of. I'm not sure about it. We'll come back to it. Hey, Medieval Vixen, thank you for the $5 Canadian. That's going to bring us to 28 out of 50 toward our next face camera expansion. Okay. We are 1/2 hour away from Isuma's stream. So if you are not already, you can find the schedule for the stream weekend at livestream.hermitcraft.com. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this place is going to be kind of cramped. Like, this is not a huge structure. Okay. This is a winery. So we've got barrel maker's workshop, barrel storage, the proper fermentation room, loading dock. We're going to have stables over here, glass blower's workshop in the back there. So, yeah, it's a start. So now where this gets tricky is the second floor here. The balcony comes up some. And I think I'm not sure how this is gonna work. That's gonna just look ugly. We're gonna tweak every part of this, basically. Yeah, I think a brewery would be for beer. This is a winery. Okay, so these are gonna come up, and then we're gonna have doors at the landings of each of these. Gravel is not a good platform material. Now, these doors, though, need to be further over. So maybe I need to move the whole thing over more? Or maybe, well, you know, let's go up another layer here. Yeah, whoops. So then we'll have this here and a door on this side. We'll do the same on the other side. Where are my slabs at? No, we need stairs first. Wait, no, wrong. Okay, then door, so this door is directly above that door. That door is directly above that door. Okay, great. And so at this point, what I probably want to do is turn a bunch of these logs into slabs and lay out the second floor. How am I out of cobblestone, though? Like, realistically. Like, cobblestone just seems like the kind of thing. Hey, looks like we got another donation. Let's see what we got here. Hey, thank you, Tina, for the $10 via PayPal. That's going to bring us to 38 out of 50 toward our next face camera expansion. Okay. Let's drop off some of these plants. Probably not going to need those urgently as part of my process here. Yeah, that makes sense. Excuse me? Okay. I should have just built this whole thing slightly further this way. I'll never learn. Yeah, my Patreon server is active. You can learn more at patreon.com/JoeHills. Well, actually, the Patreon itself doesn't really have information about it. Okay. So, here we go. One thing that I did not bring was the markers for windows. So, here's what we're going to do to mark windows is we're just going to put that there. There's not a ton of windows on the ground floor because this is Ravenloft, and basically it would be a terrible idea to not have every building be absolutely defensible in every possible conceivable way. So, like, this entire structure is like, this is a winery / fortress, basically. Like, yeah, you could come in through the only reason that there's a window in the loading dock area is or over by this loading dock area is because you've already got this big open thing here. It's not like that part is not considered a secure part of the structure. Like, you're already in an insecure part of the structure there. Ah, green pain. Okay. Now, getting rough walls up here will actually help me keep mobs from spawning inside of here. So this actually does have a value. So speaking of the value, that value increases when we actually close doors. Okay. So, up on the second floor here, I believe that this wall, yeah, this wall is going to continue upward. I'm going to mute real quick so I can sneeze. 1 second. Alrighty. Yeah, I know the mic is muted. That was intentional so that you guys wouldn't have to hear me blow my nose. Okay. Once again, these are all temporary materials just for now. So this wall here is going to actually continue. Hey, looks like we just got a $12 donation from Mal, who says, "Glad to watch your stream on my last day in Japan. Thanks for helping me procrastinate on packing." Well, glad you could join us from Japan, Mal. If you guys look here at this abacus, that $12, that fills up that 50 rack there. So we are going to go ahead and expand Joe. Do. My face camera is now the optimal size. If we get another milestone in the next... Oh, wait, we got 23 minutes. Okay, I thought we were getting close to a swimmer's stream, but we got 23 minutes. Yeah, if we get another face camera expansion, the face camera will be too big, and then it'll keep getting too much larger until everyone's mad at me. It's my favorite. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of keep doing some work here on this. Oh, wrong. Okay. I do want to have actual walls around the bed. I think that that's going to be a sound investment in the long and short terms. Okay, so this will be high enough that I'll have some flexibility too about mixing ceilings and floors and not having them be exactly the same material. No, I've never seen Naruto. I'm just not that into Digimon. So, yeah, now at this point, there's going to be a hallway here. Okay. Yeah, I got him. When did I start on YouTube? June of 2011. Hey, welcome, Wolfstorm. Okay. So, whoops. Don't want to do that. One thing I like about this building is that the front of it actually has a really interesting kind of cutout for this veranda here that you wouldn't have in a lot of maps. So I actually think that this will look neat from down there. Let's go ahead and see. Once we get these walls in, I think even with the boring cobblestone material, this will look like a cool thing. Oh, yeah, that's right. The stables here, actually, the stables are only one story. There's nothing on top of that because it would just smell like horses, right? Nobody wants that. So there's actually just going to be a traditional pitched roof on the part here. Let's make sure we have plenty of light so creepers don't spawn inside of here. Okay. So, I was going to elytra down, but then I realized I don't have an elytra. So that is unwise. Okay. So, hey, looks like we got another $10 from Kat, who says, "I very much appreciate all that you do. You're a good man, all weirdness included. Love from Germany." Well, thank you very much, Danke, Kat. Appreciate it. Okay. That is very kind of you. Let's see here. So, yeah, scaffolding would be worth its weight in bamboo. Good point, Badger Spanner. You know how much scaffolding I have? None. I've got 10 bamboo back there somewhere, and I keep forgetting to go get it. So, that is a thing that has happened. At the same time, though, this is generally all right. We're going to just kind of throw some torches throughout here so we don't have mobs spawning on our walls because nobody likes that happening. Okay, so yeah, I've been in all seasons of Hermitcraft. I joined in season 1. I was the first person ever invited to Hermitcraft who was not a founder of Hermitcraft. Let's go down here to our trail. Hey, Wes. Welcome. Okay. So yeah, the building is going to have an interesting cutout when we add the second story. We're going to pitch the roof here over the stable. We're going to add the second story. The second story is going to have like actual proper windows and nice detail work and stuff because that's where the actual living space is above the winery. And this veranda when we put the roof on it. Dang it, berries. I'll call you. Don't think I won't. Yeah, that's going to look really good when that's actually properly in there. Okay. Howdy to Norway, Sigurd Johnson. Okay. Asuma's stream is starting in 17 minutes. Hey, Sammy Higgins, thank you for the $10. Asuma, should I meet you somewhere with the stream banner? Okay. At Mushroom Island? Cool. See you there in about 15. We'll head back to the Mushroom Island in a little bit. We're just going to see what last-minute progress we can make here. Of course, more slabs are always desirable, and the workbench I had put down there is gone now. Ooh. I mean, we can always make another workbench. Okay. Excuse me. I can go ahead and place some of these here so mobs don't just walk in. Get more slabs. Whoa, that's too many. Way too many slabs. Wait, did I not put in the second door here? That's gonna be important. Yeah, a lot more of these doors should probably also be closed. Once again, this is Barovia. Can't catch me slipping up. Okay. I cannot wait to get proper materials on this. This floor plan is just so exciting. That's the thing, is you can tell you have a cool place for a build when just the floor plan doesn't suck, you know? Like, this... But yeah, I love the cutout for the veranda here. This is going to look great. Okay, so... yeah, there's going to be a hallway here. And then there's going to be doors cut into here. Let's go ahead and just kind of... we're going to put individual roofs on these rooms 1 block lower than the floor, so it doesn't exactly matter. Yeah, we're building a winery. There's our vineyard down there. Throw some torches here for right now. It's Barovia, but it's okay. I say Borovia because I'm silly, but it's more like, this is Barovia. Okay. Okay, So, Yeah, this part is going to be weird because, so at a certain point, this roof is going to continue. Liam Potato says, "Hey Joe, how are you going? I am going smoothly. Just like all of my efforts." I think I might have still left a bunch of slabs down there on the floor. Let's go back and get them. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, this needs to be another door marker. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to have some giant fermentation vats in here too. So let's see, this back room here, much like the stables, the glassblower's workshop, because of all the silicates and stuff and the fire, you wouldn't want to have a second story to this. So this is another one where it's there's just going to be a pitched roof. Okay. Yeah, and I'm watching the clock so we don't miss Asuma's meetup. Yes. Okay, so slabs. Hey, looks like we just got a donation of 100 yen from Christopher Stewart. I'm just gonna mark that as $1, because I think a yen is worth about a cent. So that is, we are now 21 out of 50 toward our next face camera expansion. Whoops. Thank you, Mel, for the explanation of Japanese currency. Okay. That wasn't sarcastic. I actually do appreciate it. So now you can see how this veranda is going to work. There's going to be grape squishing vats out there where people stomp grapes. 2. Okay, let's... Hey, thank you, Duality, for the €5. We're at 26 out of 50 toward our next face camera expansion. Okay, so I think what I want to do now is make... I'm not going to need a ton of stairs at the moment, but what I am going to need is more fences. We should probably have a workbench in the barrel maker's workshop as well. So let's go ahead and put a workbench in there. Now we're going to make some sticks. Probably not that many, but a lot. And now we're going to make some fence posts. Okay. I kind of want to use nether brick for this where the stone is here, and use nether fence posts in coordination with that. So I think in the original these are supposed to be stone pillars, but I wanted to get a sense of how this looks. So let's head back down here and get a sense of how this looks. Okay, yeah, so you can see the veranda now. That porch is a lot more clearly cut out of the building now that you've got the outline. Whoops. Yeah, so we've got the porch cut out of the building. We're going to have the loading dock area there. Once we get the roof on that, that'll be more clear. We've got that front wall there. We'll probably add some, like, log reinforcement. Folks who cannot afford to donate should never feel bad about not being able to donate. The folks who do donate are making this free for everybody else. So just thank them. Don't be sad to me. Hugo just donated €20, which is going to bring us up to 44 out of 50 toward our next face camera expansion. And he writes, "Hey, Joe, love your vids." Well, thank you, Hugo. So that's the thing, is I have been in student debt before and not had money to spend on entertainment, and I know how important it is to have access to free stuff like this. for your own sanity. So yeah, if you're not in a case or in a place where you can afford to give right now, never feel bad. I make this stuff free for folks who can't afford it, and for folks who can. The folks who can, they're chipping in and paying for everybody. So yeah, they're doing a great job. Whoops, this is not how we do that. Dang it, that's not how we do that. Did I have any cobble left over there? Okay, we are down to 9 minutes left. We might need to run to get to Asuma shortly. I just really wanted to fill in this one last thing. But we need to be respectful of our friends' time and whatnot as well. So this is our last attempt to climb this and not screw it up. Okay. So up the stairs, over to Hare's. Okay, so this loading dock is gonna have an arch to this wall, which is gonna run to here, and then we would have slabs across there for the floor, because this is where the barrel loading winch is gonna be. And there's gonna be a cutout there. Okay, so barrel loading winch will be up here. Wagon will be down there. Gonna throw some torches on, then we gotta head to meet Asuma in the Mushroom Island area. Oh, this is looking so good, you guys. This floor plan is great. Once we get real blocks in, it's gonna be better. But yeah, let's go ahead and see from down here how this is gonna look. Hey, it looks like we got another donation that just came in. $6 from Chris. So we are gonna. That's going to put us $2 over, so we're going to grow hills. Do-do-do-do. Yay, I'm slightly larger now. It me. Okay, so we got to get this stream banner to Asuma, though. Quick, quick, quick. Like zip, zip. Thank you for catching the stream, Jayfred. Yeah, look at that. See, now you'll be able to see that cutout there. You'll see the veranda. We'll have the roof there. This is going to go up another story. It's all going to be great. This is going to be an awesome floor plan. For episode 6, we'll open with the first floor done and be in good shape. Where are my boats? Oh, no. I need to get to Asuma, and I've only got 6 minutes. I can make it. It's going to be fine. Here's my boats. Okay. Whew. Will we be... Oh, and we'll be able to see that, too, as we cross the water here. Yeah, that building will... Being that high up, yeah, you'll be able to see that. Wait, will you? Oh, that was a fish. Well, now it's not loaded. There it is. It pops in right there. It's fine. Okay, let's get out of here. So we can get Asuma, our stream banner. He's not even online, but he will be shortly. Okay. Row, Joe, row. Who's the guy who will row his boat? That's... Oh, if you guys haven't seen it, this is the red line. This takes me back to the Mushroom Island. I installed this so I wouldn't get lost. Ugh. Can I single-handedly open this drink? No, dang it. I can't do it. Dang it. Okay. That's what we get for trying. Failure. Is this the rose line? No, this is the red line. Hey, looks like we got another donation from Fally, who says, this should cover some inconvenience of face camera size. Thank you for the $8 to Fally. Okay. There was an attempt. Welcome, Shed Jr. Okay. Here we are, up here. There is the new Bone Zone game with Dinner Bone. It's a gambling game that Vintage Beef came up with. It's funny. I like it. There are the beginnings of my road network. And we can just go down right here. Whoosh. Okay, heart of the stream day. While we're over here, I've got some extra torches. While we wait for Asuma, one thing that I've wanted to do this year, when the other hermits weren't looking, was to, let's not make too many of these, was to add torches underneath the red mushrooms where I could. So you see how some of the red mushrooms are already lit up? That's from me being sneaky. Like this. Too low. There we go. So we can just run around here and do some of these while we wait for Asuma. I think it just adds a little bit to the nighttime mystique of the area. Now, I'm worried about doing these very tall ones because it'll be really obvious if somebody goes past what's going on. And I want it to be a little mysterious, but whatever. We can't always be perfectly mysterious at all times. I don't want to accidentally hit the mushroom block, so I'm just being careful with my fist here. Okay. Suma's still not online. That's fine. Gives us more time for torches. I keep thinking like, oh no, an unlit cave. But then it's like, oh, it's a mushroom island. Who cares? Hey, looks like we just got another donation that just came in. From Hilda, for, I don't know what this is in US dollars. Swedish currency, 50 krona to USD. Or it says NOR. Oh, yeah, so that's $5. Thank you very much for the $5. We are now at 13 out of 50 toward our next face camera expansion. Oh, night turn today. So we don't know which ones are still unlit. I think this one was not lit. Whoops. If we just run around and look at all of them, we'll see which ones need to be. There we go. It'll just give the videos a little bit of extra pop. Hey, Asuma's here. Let's go ahead and see if we can find him in the Hermitcraft Discord. Where is that? I'm going over to D&D 1. Okay. This needs to go into my offhand so that I'm chroma keyed. So, Asuma should be here any minute now. I'm not sure. He might have logged out over here even. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Howdy, X. Here you go. Alrighty, everybody. We need to go ahead and raid Asuma. I'm going to go ahead and pull up his Twitch channel. Is that the right one? I hope so. Yep, it is. So we are going to raid Asuma. Say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills raid here. right now. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.